Hello everyone, my name is the Emerald, and today we're going to be going over the 2.7 leaks for Honkai Star Rail. Now, these have just come out about 1 to 2 hours ago at the time of recording this, and I have just now gotten to it because I was on the train ride back home. But we're here now. We're going to be going over both Fugue and Sunday, as you can see here. So honestly, a couple things to note. First thing, I'm going in completely blind. Usually I would have an understanding of the kit before I make these kind of videos, but for this one I decided to go in completely blind and react to the leaks like as I'm reading them in the video. So you get to see my genuine reaction to these, and yeah, I think it'll be pretty interesting. Second of all, note that we do have slight hints on both characters because they were dropped like on their way up to this point, but we have no idea what they fully do till now, so I'm pretty interested to see what they're like. So we're gonna be starting with Fugue first. So we're going to be doing this 5-star Nihility fire, which is pretty good. She's supposed to be the break support. So we're first going to go over stats, then we're going to switch to skills just to get a general idea of what they do. Then we'll switch over to Eidolon's traces. So and we have the life cone stuff here, so we'll go over that. So stats, she has about 1125 HP, 582 attack, 550% defense, 102 speed. It's pretty low, but considering how she's support, I guess that's fair. Alright, so overall it's okay. So now we'll go straight to the skills. So base attack is normal. She has an enhanced basic attack, which we'll learn how she does that. She deals fire damage based on the single enemy's base. It's the same as the normal one. And then she does adjacent fire damage. We'll have to see what, but based on that, it's just kind of shit, but it might most likely will do some more. So I won't absolutely say it's like the worst thing ever because we have no idea what it does. So skill, Virtue Beckons Bliss. Grant Phoxian Prayer to one designated ally, and this unit enters the Torrid Scorch state, lasts for 3 turns. The duration of this state reduces by 1 after Fugue's turn, so things akin to Ron May and stuff. Ally target with Phoxian Prayer increases their break effect by 20% up to 50% at max. Every time after the ally uses attack, Fugue has a 100% base chance to reduce the attacked enemy's target's defense by 8%, going up to 23% at max, lasting for 2 turns. While in the Torrid Scorch state, Fugue cannot use her skill, and the basic attack Radiant Streak is enhanced to a Fiery Caress, which is this. Okay, so that's pretty good actually. If she is a break support, being able to hit most enemies with a base attack is really nice. And it seems that she will actually, I'm hoping she will get skill points back from the basic attack enhanced. That's what I'm hoping. So, Ultimate, Solar Splendor shines upon all. 150 energy is a lot, but okay. Fire damage equal to a percentage of her attack to all enemies. This instance of attack ignores weakness type to reduce the toughness of all enemies. Alright, already really strong. Trigger the fire weakness break effect when enemies become weakness broken in this way. So the ult just seems like a good way of breaking. That's what it seems like. Which, hey, I'll take that. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Fortune follows where virtue spreads. That's the talent. While Fugue is on the field, enemy targets are afflicted with exo toughness. Okay, this matters a lot. I'll talk about this in a second. Defaulted to an exo toughness value equal to 50% of their respective max toughness. While Fugue is on the field after weakness broken, enemy targets are attacked by allies, transforms the toughness reduction of this attack into one instance of a percentage of super break damage, going up to a 125% max. I'm assuming that's 100% without Eidolon. So the reason this exo toughness is really good is because this allows you to do more break damage, like just straight up. They are considered broken, but they are also they have another small break bar that allows you to just absolutely murk through that bar. The current MO's Memory of Chaos has this, where you'll see like a small purple bar when they get broken. That is the exo toughness. So having a character that applies to enemies is really strong. So yeah, this is already a really good start. Percipient Shine, the technique. After using technique, afflict daze that lasts for 10 seconds to enemies within a certain area. While dazed, enemies will not actively attack allied targets. After entering battle by actively attacking dazed enemies, Fugue action advances by 40%, with a 100% base chance of afflicting all enemies single targets with the same debuff as that applied by Fugue's skill, which is the defense lower, I believe, yes, lasting for 2 turns. Alright, so just a free defense lower off from bit, rip. We take those, yeah. Alright, so now we're going to skip over to her traces. So she has effect hit rate, interesting. break effect, and HP. I would think speed would have been like a pretty nice thing to have here, but I think it's okay. So the first traits ability, Verdantia Renaissance. Additionally, action delays the enemy targets by 50% after allies break any weaknesses. Really strong. That's really good. All right, that's good. Sylvan Enigma increases these units' break effect by 30% for free, no strings attached. Immediately recover 1 skill point after using the skill for the first time. No strings attached. That's a really good trace. Just no strings attached. Just free 30% break effect. Free skill point for after using the skill first time. Free. It's just good. All right, that's similar to the Harmony Trailblazer or the Harmony MC, where they would also get a skill point on the first usage of your skill. So you basically went skill point neutral on the skill for the first time, which is really good here. After an enemy target's weakness becomes broken, increase all allies' break effect by 50% for 2 turns, stacking up to 2 times. This is really good. And remember, they have exo toughness, so this will count. That'll count, I believe. So 30%. That's insane. She's giving 30% to allies. She's giving 30% to herself. So she's getting 60% from this, and then another 24%. Yeah, that's a lot of break effect. Wow. Yeah, this character's good. All right. Eidolons, Earthbound I was, Cloudward I be. Allied target with Fox and Prayer increases their weakness break efficiency by 50%. Alright, that's not too bad. That gives them more break potential. That's good. E2, when an enemy target's weakness becomes broken, Fugue regenerates 5 energy. After you use their ultimate, all actions, allies action advance by 24%. Really nice, strong. E4, after every attack used by the ally with Fox and Prayer, Fugue has a 100% base chance to increase the attack enemy target's damage take by 50% for 2 turns, so just making them take more damage, which is nice. And then E6, Fugue's own weakness break efficiency increased by 50%, and while there is an ally target with Fox and Prayer on the field, all allies are regarded as having Fox and Prayer. So if you have E6, you can't lose. You just can't lose. Simple as that. Yeah, that's a really good character. I also forgot to pull up the infographic for the character. Let me just do that real quick. So here we have it here. Oops, here we go. This is it right here. Let me just zoom out a little bit here. So this is what she needs for the character. She just needs the normal Nihility materials that's Pinakani, and then this blade, which I believe is in Pinakani, but I had to check again. But yeah, and then this stuff is in the Shinjo. So yeah, this character seems really strong. Let's go over a light cone real quick. So this is her light cone art. Really good looking. I like it a lot. So see the stats. Pretty nice overall, I think. So increase their wearer's break effect by 60%. When an enemy target's weakness becomes broken, there is a 100% base chance of inflicting the charring state on it, which increases break damage taken by 20%, lasts for 2 turns, stacking 2 times. Perfect. That's good. I think my only real complaint is probably just increases a little more, and that's about it. Maybe just like 25% base and then go up to like maybe like 40. Yeah, but I'll say that this is a really good character, a really strong character. Being able to apply exo toughness just off rip is super good, giving you more break potential. Giving the ally just straight break effect and then lowering the defense of them is really good too. That's really strong too. The also just being a free break ult to all enemies is really strong. All this break effect is nice. Yeah, this is a really good character. I think another problem I think is E1 seems kind of necessary if you want to like really beat like both those, but that's assuming you don't have Ron May, but you most likely do, so this character's good. Yeah, no problems here really. This character's strong, and I expect it to be. Alright, now Sunday. While we're here, let's quickly pull up this his thing here. It's a bit low quality, but I think it's the best we can do. Actually, I think I can do a little better. Let me just do this real quick. That's a little better. So Sunday is an imaginary Harmony 5-star. I'm curious to see what he's like. So if you can make it out, you have the Harmony path from Pinakani, and then this is the new drop that comes out on 2.6, so keep an eye out for that. Alright, so overall, that's that. So let's go over his stats. So remember, he is a support, 441 HP, 737 attack. That's a lot of attack. How much did Fugue have? She had only like what? 582. Yeah, that's a lot of attack. 96 speed. That's a little bit low. Okay. 533 defense. Okay. Overall, it's iffy. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Skills. So his base attack, normal. His skill, Benison of Paper and Rights, causes one designated ally character and their summon. Interesting, they actually named and their summon. So summons are something that isn't in the game right now, but is planned for the version 3 line, so keep that in mind. Immediately take action and increase their damage dealt by 20%. Okay, that's not awful. That's pretty good, sure. That's similar to, if I remember correctly, that's similar to, what's her name? Bronya? You pull her up. That's similar to Bronya of sorts, where her skill guaranteed action events and they give you, I believe it was damage increase, right? Yeah, at level 10 it gave you 66% damage, dispel debuff, and let you take action immediately. This is slightly different. If the target has a summon, damage dealt additionally increased by 20%. Okay, we'll talk about that. This effect lasts 2 turns. When someone uses the skill and characters following the path of harmony, the immediately taken action effect cannot be triggered. Okay, so this is slightly worse than Bronya's one. The biggest reason is because the summons are not a big thing in the game yet, right? They're just not yet. So until we get more of this, he won't have the full potential, like, really be unleashed. Right? I like that it's here, be like preparing, but we just don't have that yet. But this is not too bad. Alright, so also I really wish this was like, it's for Path of Harmony, which is, I mean, pretty interesting, right? Like, because, I mean, the Harmony wasn't gonna do damage anyway. It was increased damage taken. I guess it's to make sure Robin doesn't just absolutely pop the hell off, I guess. Or sorry, it's me to take action. I guess it's for like some of those reasons, so they just can't like keep action events or something. I'm not too certain. Pretty interesting, I think. Ultimate Ode to Caress and Cicatrix. 130 energy, okay. Regenerate energy equal to 20% max energy for one designated ally character and makes them and their summon into the Beatified, I think this will say. Or Beatified, I'm uncertain. Increase the crit damage of the Beatified by 10% up, or 32.5% up from the crit damage, plus a percentage, like a flat one. Reduce duration of the Beatified by 1 at the start of Sunday's turn. The effect lasts for 3 turns and is only effective on the most recent target of Sunday's ultimate. When Sunday comes down, the Beatified will also be dispelled. This feels just like a slightly stronger version of like Sparkle. That's what this feels like. Sparkle's skill, it feels like a stronger version of that. So it's a higher multiplier. It doesn't action advance, but it gives more crit damage overall. It gives them energy too. And this can be interesting. Well, let's see how that goes. Alright, talent. When using skill, the target's crit rate increased by 10%. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Giving crit rate as well as crit as... The problem is on skill and not ultimate, because the ultimate is where you get the crit damage. So I'm hoping that gets changed to when using skill or ultimate. So we'll have to see. Okay. And okay, the Glorious Mystery Technique. After using technique at the start of the next battle, increase all allies' targets' damage dealt by 50% for 2 turns. That is huge. Oh my gosh. 50% is huge. That's the same as much as the skill does. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright. Traces. Yep. Crit damage. Back resistance. Yep. Defense. Okay. I would have personally preferred... Okay, now I get why he has low speed. I understand why he has low speed. I guess it's fine. That's defense is fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Alright. So, Rest Days Longing. Using skill will knock some skill points, which can be triggered again after 2 turns. Okay, that's not bad. That makes a skill point neutral for... Okay. Yeah. Exalted Sweep. At the start of the battle, send immediately regenerates energy. No problems there. It's pretty good. Haven and Palm. When using skill, dispels 1 debuff from the target. Okay, so this now makes it a combination. So now the skill is a combination of It's just, I think it's just Bronya from that point, right? I think it's just, I put Bronya. But it technically gives less damage increase than Bronya does, but if they have a summon, it gives marginally more. Okay, interesting. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. Oh, okay, that's iffy. Alright. E1. When somebody uses skill, the target's all-type resistance penetration increases by 20% for 1 turn. This effect will last till the start of the target's next turn. Okay, that's pretty good. You know, so all-type resistance penetration is really good. While the Beautify exists on the field, increases the speed of something and the Beautify by 20. Doesn't... Okay, no, but you're increasing their speed too, so I guess it's fair. E4, regenerate 8 energy at the start of the turn. It's not bad. Alright, E6. Oh, okay. The talent's crit rate boost effect becomes stackable up to 3 times. 30% is crazy. When something uses ultimate, he also applies the talent's crit rate boost effect to the target. Yep. Okay, there's my complaint found. When the talent's crit rate boost takes effect and the target's crit rate exceeds 100%, every 1% of excess crit rate is converted to 2% crit damage. This is that one buff that's in Sim Universe that does almost the exact thing as his last part. So E6 is really strong. Yeah, it's really strong. Okay. If I'm gonna be straight honest, he just feels like a modern version of Bronya, which isn't inherently bad, but the problem is there's not that many characters that realistically use like these kind of hyper carry characters. The first character that comes to my mind straight right now is, I would say, like Fei Xiao. Fei Xiao is like one of the few characters that can really take advantage of this. Acheron can kind of do it, but you need Nihility, so unless you're on E2, that can be pretty iffy. Yeah, it just feels like a slightly better version of Bronya. And I think the biggest thing, E6 is by far the best part of the character, but it's E6, which is crazy. He's very crit damage heavy, very like this is what you would have saw in like a modern like version 1 Harmony character back when like Seela was really strong. So if Sparkle wasn't tailor made for Mono Quantum and like a few other niche teams, this is probably what you would have seen. Something similar to this. He's not bad. Let's look at the Lycone. This is the Lycone arts. That's pretty good. Here it is. Nice, really nice stats. The HP is nice. After the wearer uses skill or ultimate on one allied character, the wearer regenerates 6 to 8 energy, and the target receives 1 stack of him for 2 turns. Stack them 3 times. Every stack increases damage dealt by 50%. Excuse me. After every 2 uses of the wearer's skill or ultimate on one allied character, recover 1 skill point. Okay, wow, that's 45% damage. You're getting a lot of damage increase. You're getting what? You're getting what? So you're getting about like 40 to 50 here. I don't know the full stats. I don't think the person I look at, DG Cat, I don't think he's put up the full multipliers yet, so let's wait for those. But there's that. So you have this. You get the crit damage here. You get this for the first 2 turns. Yeah. Okay. He's not bad, but my problem, right, honestly, with him is just you have to wait for the summon. Once the summon comes out, that's when it'll really get shining, right? Also, E6 seems kind of necessary. I'm not gonna say it's confirmed. Because it's not. Right? I'm not gonna say it's confirmed or official or anything. I could honestly see this guy being given for free. He's really good, don't get me wrong, but compared to the other Harmony characters that we have, he doesn't seem that crazy, right? He looks like just like a more modern Bronya. So I wouldn't be surprised if they gave this guy out for free. I would not be surprised at all. And then we can have Fugue Part 1, and then Sunday Part 2, or like Phase 2, I guess, and then he can be for free. I could see that happening. So I will not say that's guaranteed though, because absolutely is not guaranteed. We don't know if he is. We don't know if he will be. That's just my speculation on it. But yeah, that's it for leaks. Honestly, it's pretty like Fugue is really strong. Something's okay. I think something's alright. We'll have to see him in actual gameplay though. He gives a lot of damage increase with light cone and everything, but I think his real potential is locked behind E6, which is kind of annoying. And for the ally to have summons, which we don't have in the game yet. When summons come out, he'll be much better, much better. So, yep, that's it for the leaks. I hope you all have enjoyed. Let me know what you think of these characters down in the comments. And if you're selling for either of these two, I'm personally going to be going for Fugue to buff Rappa because I am broke and poor. So, yep, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.